So, ladies and gentlemen, so as you can see, it is spooky month. And for those who don't know, because I just came out of my clown cave, call me Spooky Girl. So yeah, this month we will be talking about some scary movies. And this week we will be talking about the slasher at Camp Krystal Lake, Jason Vorhees, aka the Friday and the 13th franchise. So yeah, there have been 8 movies from 1980 to 1989. So we're only going to be sticking to the original 8 movies. So sit back and relax. Let's get into the DVD review. Alright, let's get into this. Here is the DVD itself. I got this at the Walmart, and that was the last one I actually picked up, so I guess I was very lucky. I do like the cover here, with Jason coming out of Krystal Lake and stuff like that. Here's the back. All of the Friday the 13th posters. All the official ones, obviously. Alright, let's get into the DVDs. The discs are not really interesting, to say the least, but I'm just gonna give you my personal opinions on them. Alright, the first up is Friday the 13th, the original. I think it's fine. It's not really spectacular in my opinion, but it is a fine movie. But the actress who plays Pamela Voorhees, she plays spectacularly. She steals the movie. So even though she comes by the end, she does it so spectacularly. And also at the very end, when Jason crawls out of the water, or jumps out of the water, I would say. So, all in all, fine movie. Up next, we got Friday the 13th, Part 2. To be perfectly honest, I don't know much about this movie. Sure, I did watch it, of course, but I just forgot everything about it. The only thing I can really remember is when the heroine dresses up as Jason's mother to get him distracted and get chomped by his own machete. So yeah, judging by this, he's not really that bright, but whatever. Up next, we got Friday the 13th, Part 3 in 3D. Fun fact, you can actually watch this on this DVD, the 2D version, so you don't have to look at the 3D stuff. But according to the 2D version, because I did watch that, I don't really highly recommend it because you could still technically carefully see where they're doing the 3D parts. But as a movie itself, it's fine. But I do like the main heroine. Probably my favorite out of all of them. Because you could generally feel sorry after everything she's gone through from Jason. Up next, we got Friday the 13th, the final chapter. Now this is what I call a quote-unquote final chapter. This is just a great movie out of the 3 previous ones. So, yeah. It's just a fan favorite from what I heard from the shadows. From Jason's kill to some good actors and actresses and stuff like that. It's great. And also the kills in this is just great. Although the makeup effect on Jason's normal form is kind of a bit bleh, but whatever. But all in all, good movie. Up next, we got Friday the 13th, the new beginning. I don't really like this movie that much. Mainly just because it's the black sheep of the movies. Jason is not technically there. It's just a copycat. And that frustrates me a lot. So you could just completely ignore this. But if you want to do it just for nostalgia, go ahead. Up next, we got Friday the 13th, Part 6. Jason Lives. Now this is what I call a fantastic movie. I love this movie. It's my number 1 favorite out of all these movies. That's just my personal opinion. We all have our own personal opinions on these movies. Like, from Jason being rose from the dead with some of the good actors and actresses. And especially, like, Jason just doing what he does best. Killing, killing, and more killing. And it's just... especially the finale when they change him to an underground boulder to stay put, even though we know he's gonna live, obviously, because he's undead. But all in all, such a great movie. Up next, we got Friday the 13th Part 7, The New Blood. And I think it's fine, because, I don't know, that's just my personal take. It's like, it's kind of weird too, because we have a girl named Tina who apparently has telekinesis powers. What is she, Carrie? I swear that this movie is basically a Carrie ripoff. But I do really like Jason's makeup designs, from like the skeleton on his back, from his terrifying face. Probably the best makeup effect on him, because it captures like him like decaying after all these years, probably just being stuck down there. So overall, fine movie, but just take it with a grain of salt at times. Up next is the last movie of the original trilogy, Friday the 13th Part 8, Jason Takes Manhattan. Out of all of these movies, this movie frickin' sucks. I swear, I feel like I've been getting high watching this movie. And certainly this definitely takes the cake, because a lot of characters get high in this. Especially when Jason teleports all over the place. I don't know how that is, but if you're getting high, that's exactly what happened. But not everyone is high in this. He does this. I know Jason does this time to time, but there's a reason for that. Because, keep in mind, these are very low-budget movies. They're supposed to be doing that. But here it looks like it's high budget. And he doesn't really take Manhattan. What is this? It's basically like All Monsters Attack being replaced with Godzilla's Revenge. That's literally what Jason Takes Manhattan is. The Godzilla's Revenge. That's literally what it is. So I don't really recommend you guys watching this. You could just end it on The New Blood, and that's fine. But if you do like this movie, tell me in the comments why. I just want to know. Overall, I completely understand why this is the last one. No contest. And that's all the movies of the original Friday the 13th, the 8 movies. Now, let's get back to me. Well, that was full of craziness of Jason Voorhees. So yeah, I may not be the only person who's wearing a creepy mask, and I don't really like going out like to kill kids just because they just do their own bidding. I just like to do my own personal things. Until next time, I will see you guys in the next video.